Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Walmart Heritage Archives. My name is Shane Buxman, and I work for the Walmart Museum. I'm in charge of preserving Walmart's history. So here in the archives, we keep artifacts, documents, photographs, and VHS tapes and DVDs, and we preserve them, save them so that we can use them in stories. And I've got a story for you guys today, something that is very interesting, but it's also math, so I apologize for those of you who don't like math. Sam Walton loved to tell this story to his associates, to talk to them about the importance of saving money and cutting costs for the company. So what he would do is he would take this coffee can and he would fill it with 100 pennies. And he would take those pennies and he would dump them out on a table. So there's our pennies. All right, so we've taken our 100 pennies, divided them out into piles of 10 so we can sort them out easier. And let's go through the cost of running Walmart. Now, the numbers that Sam used are different from the numbers that Doug McMillan uses. So I'm going to be using guesstimations close to those. So these aren't exact numbers, but they're very close to what we use today. So the first big cost we have as a company is purchasing merchandise. We got to buy things before we can sell the things. And then we have to pay to have that merchandise shipped to our stores, or if you buy online, shipped to our customers. So when all is said and done, in a year, that takes about 73% of our total sales, or 73 pennies. So let's remove those out. And that leaves us with 27 pennies, or 27% of our total sales. But we have other costs still to pull out. So the next big cost is operating costs. And we split that into two categories: associate operating costs and non-associate operating costs. So associate operating costs are things like paying people's wages and salaries, or healthcare benefits and all that kind of stuff. And when we take those numbers into account, that's 14%. So let's pull out another 14. And the next cost is non-associate operating costs, and that's stuff to keep the lights on. So electricity bills, water bills, taxes, because Walmart pays taxes to the government and to state governments. So we remove all that, and that's 9%, or 9 pennies. And we remove all that. That leaves us with 4 pennies. Oh, we went from 100 to 4 really fast, and we're still not done. In fact, Walmart does a lot of advertising. You know, you see Walmart commercials, you see Walmart billboards, Walmart in newspapers with their grocery advertisements, and that costs money too. That costs a whole penny. So 1% of sales right there, and that leaves us with 3%. And that's all our costs. 3% is our profit for the year. Now, Walmart's going to take that 3% and it's going to reinvest it back into the company, putting it into higher wages for its associates, reinvesting it into technology, bigger stores. Walmart can't grow unless it has profit to reinvest back in. Otherwise, you just keep doing the same thing every year. Imagine you had a lemonade stand and you paid $50 to buy lemonade and then you made $50. You started at 0 and you ended at 0. Nothing changed except people got lemonade. So by making a profit, Walmart's able to expand and build more Walmart stores for more people in more places so everyone can enjoy Walmart's everyday low prices. This is something you guys can also try yourselves. Imagine you have a lemonade stand and you've got to think about all the costs and profits you're going to run with that. Imagine you're going to make $100 that day on the lemonade stand. Man, I wish I made $100 with my lemonade stands as a kid. But $100. Think about all the costs you're going to run. How much are you going to pay for the lemonade? Are you going to pay someone to stand and sell the lemonade for you while you go and play video games? What are you going to make your stand out of? How are you going to build that? And are you going to pay for it? And what about advertising? Are you going to pay for markers and paper to advertise signs? Are you going to put out an advertisement in the newspaper? Are there any other costs associated with lemonade stands that you can think of, or any other type of businesses that you want to do where you have $100 of profit? and go through that and think through those costs and see what profit you have. And the more profit, maybe invest that back in and expand your lemonade empire and build this giant lemonade tycoon. And I'll be buying your lemonade soon, don't worry. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. It's truly been a pleasure, and I hope you all have a fantastic, fantastic rest of your time.